All right, now we're talking about my first visit to Westside Barbell. Man, that was that was interesting. That was back in, gosh, when was the first time that I visited? I was with my friend Chris Oxmason, and we were at the Arnold Classic. So I'm assuming that was 2002. And gosh, we were so pumped to go visit Westside Barbell. And so I was competing at the Arnold Classic. It was my first WPO meet. And so, but we got there early just so we could go to Westside Barbell. First thing was like finding it. Back then, it was not so mainstream as it is now. It was in this little place in a shopping center in the middle of nowhere. And the first thing we do is we pull in there, and it looked like an abandoned shopping center. And I'm like, but this is where the address, took us. And I'm looking around, I was like, where is this place, And then I happened to look on these blackened windows, and there was like a Inzer sticker. And I'm like, is this it? There was no Westside Barbell sign. There was no anything. And so I go, and I knock on the door, and I hear music. And so I just kind of open the door, and there's Westside Barbell. And it was a freaking dungeon. Like I said, the windows were blackened. There was no light coming in, and it was so gangster. I don't even know if I can tell you the story on it because I don't want to incriminate anybody, but all I'm saying, it was gangster. It was powerlifting paradise. It was like crazy music. These dudes looked like they were straight out of the motorcycle gang. It looked like at any moment they were either going to let me train with them or they might kill me. And for some odd reason, I was so drawn to that. I wonder about my mindset back then, why would I have been drawn to that? But I just loved it. Immediately, I was just like, whoever trains here is the coolest person on earth, because it's just the most raw, most aggressive, most, extreme thing I'd ever seen. And I loved powerlifting, but when I saw Westside Barbell at that moment, I loved it more than I'd ever loved it, before. And it definitely gave me the image of the gym that I wanted to create someday. I wanted a place where that, if you were soft, this is not the place for you. If you come train in my gym now, I think anyone who's trained here before will attest that, if you're soft, this is probably not the best gym for you, And so that place, if you're soft, not only is it not the best gym for you, but they might kill you, for real. They might take you out back and kill you. So it was awesome. I'll tell you this story, but when I walked in, there was a dude there. Hopefully, this is not that bad, but he was getting an IV in his arm. And so it just was the craziest thing I'd ever seen. But he had just weighed in for his powerlifting meet, and so he's trying to rehydrate. But it was the most extreme thing to walk into a gym in the middle of nowhere that was with blackened windows, and the first thing you see is this dude with all these other powerlifters sweating around him, and the loud music. He's got IVs in his arms, and you didn't have to have been there, but it was the most extreme thing I'd ever seen in my life. And scared a little bit, I have to admit. I was a little scared, but I was scared, intrigued, and excited all at the same time. So anyway, if you get a chance, if you love powerlifting, if you love the barbell at all, you should really visit Westside Barbell just to see. Just make sure you take a gun with you. Hey guys, now do me a favor. Go subscribe to our channel, like our videos, comment. I promise you if you comment, I'll get back to you and answer all your questions. Thanks for watching.